Social program fam, what is
Hey.
up? It is time for the February social program. So we wanted to record this brief video to walk through some of the posts that are new for this month,
Yep.
some of the frameworks and archetypes of content that we're doing, trying to push the limit, trying to do different things, and talk you through any of the technical necessities for posting
Yeah.
those, but also give you a behind the scenes on why we went with this direction. So we're only going to highlight the posts that are unique or different.
Yeah, there's still the good faithfuls, like the countdown praying ones, some classic like scripture. Jesus said this, Jesus never said that. Those kinds of posts, those are the good faithfuls. You'll see those probably every month. But there are some ones that we did this month that we haven't done before.
Yeah, and you know, day one countdown, like Alex said, normal.
Yep.
Day two, we've got a Bible reading video post, and what we did this month with the Bible reading post that I liked is we took a bunch of stained glass footage that we had, and we tried to match the stained glass, the scene, the passage of
Right.
scripture that stained glass is depicting, and then pair it with the long form
It's
scripture.
like super intentional.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The first one we wanted to highlight was day 3. This is an elimination post. In the folder that you receive, if you see subfolders within the overall folder, that means it could mean a number of things, but what it normally means is that you're getting both a video option for that post and a still image.
Right.
What we don't want you to do is post a video every single day. We think that video is so important, and that's why we love this social program, because it gives you video, but you want to mix in stills as well. So on the third day for the elimination post, if it was me, I'd probably post the still image for this rather than the video. This is an elimination about which dip you would eliminate forever.
Salsa, queso, hummus, and guacamole.
Which
we all
one
know
would you
the
get rid
answer.
of is queso.
No, it's hummus.
Of course, you would think that.
Oh, wow. We're going to have to talk about this later.
Queso is so overrated. I'm not here for queso. Man, every American just got really upset with me.
I know.
Day 4 also is a day that you can choose video or image. Day 5 is similar. Day 6, we want to talk about day 6, also video or image that you can choose.
Yeah.
So again, we want you don't need to go, like, every time you're given an image, you don't need to use it. We want you to kind of follow your heart here.
Yeah.
But don't go only video. Make sure you're mixing up video and images, because remember, on social, repeat equals defeat.
Yeah.
That's mostly applicable for the visuals that you're publishing, but it's also applicable for the content medium. If all you did was slideshow, if all you did was video, if all you did was image, if all you did was GIF, what would happen is that repetition would be more easily ignored.
Right.
In this month's content that we're sending you, we've got slideshows, we've got videos, we've got GIFs, we've got stills. So mix it up. We want you to explore all the different content mediums, because you never know what your audience will respond to.
Yeah. Now, day 6 is one of our most important posts, I think, that we've ever done.
Yeah.
And there's actually 2 of these posts this month.
Yeah, 2 of these posts, day 6, and then I don't know if you could figure out the other day as I talk about it, but there's 2 posts that explicitly address domestic violence. And the reason that we went with this is because I was listening to a podcast, and the guest on the show that was being interviewed was a survivor of domestic abuse. And they were talking about how in their own church, they felt completely left alone. Like, they were suffering in silence and they couldn't bring this forward. And this individual shared her entire story, but the big takeaway I got was near the end of the interview when the interviewers asked, well, what can churches do about this? And she said, well, the first thing that you can do is just acknowledge it.
Yeah.
We know the statistics. 1 in 4 women are going to experience some sort of partner abuse in their lifetime.
We actually included that stat on day 24, so that's the second post about domestic violence.
Day
we
6
actually
and day 24.
included that stat and another statistic about percentage of women versus percentage of men who are susceptible to domestic abuse. So yeah, this is really important stuff. And like you said from that interview, just opening the DMs and having the church take that stance and say, hey, yeah, we know this is going on probably in our church if these stats are correct. This is surely going on, and maybe you're not in a safe place right now. So we're a safe place where you can reach out and we can talk about this and help you get into a safe place.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, this is the lowest barrier to entry that our churches can do.
Yeah.
Like, this is the easiest thing. All you have to do is post this on social media. But we know, with the number of churches in this program, someone, at the very least one, but almost certainly multiple people, are going to see this post and hopefully be able to reach out to their church and get into a safe place, because social can be used in such powerful ways. We talk about provoking spiritual practice, stopping the scroll, starting meaningful conversation, but we can also reach out to those that are struggling in silence and get them the help that they need.
This is how you use social as a ministry, right?
Yes.
And not just a medium to get likes, not even just a medium to get shares, to spread the gospel, which is a good thing. But this is an opportunity, a ministry opportunity, and this is just one way that we're learning how to do it.
And we know that was serious. We're going to swing in the exact opposite direction for day 7. This month, we're doing something we've never done before. There's 2 of these as well. We're experimenting with memes. The very simple white background, white canvas with the black, Arial text on top.
Yeah.
And on day 7, we're basically taking a scripture verse where Jesus says, "Blessed are those who hunger for righteousness," and we're contrasting it or pairing it with the iconic Pac-Man on endless loop, just eating the little white dots.
So much righteousness.
Because as the Lord commands, I'm just going to follow the Lord. Now, we want to talk about the technicalities of posting this.
Because this is a GIF.
Yes, which means that it endlessly loops. And the comedy only works if it endlessly loops.
Yes.
In the folder for day 7, you'll find both a GIF and an MP4. An MP4 is a video file. For Instagram, you want to use the MP4 video file. Instagram does not currently allow you in the feed to publish GIFs. But what it does is loop the video you publish automatically. So you publish the video, and it will loop it as if it was a GIF automatically.
Yeah, it behaves the same way.
On Twitter and Facebook, though, you can publish the GIF. Do not publish the video, otherwise it will not loop.
Right.
So on Twitter and Facebook, use the .gif file that we give you. For Instagram, use the .mp4 file that we give you. And in that way, you'll be able to accomplish the same thing, which is the endlessly looping, hilarious, hopefully hilarious meme.
Yeah.
Moving forward, we got countdowns. On day 9, this day is important. We did our first kind of church invitation post. We had a lot of requests. People saying, "Hey, let's do some more church invitation posts." We'll do a lot more of those in the future. This is the first one. It is in a slideshow format, and it's a slideshow video. So if you have the slideshow feature on Facebook, go ahead and use it.
But not everyone has that.
Not everyone has it yet. If you're doing this on Instagram, make sure that you do it, because on the first slide, basically we present a riddle. And the riddle is, what has 3 legs, 1 tail, but weighs nothing. That's the first video slide. And then you slide on the slideshow to the second video, and it's like, I don't know, but come to church. We then took that and we made it into a single image that you can also post on Facebook if you don't have that feature. It's all in a single thing. It still kind of accomplishes the same effect. It has the same similar comedic timing in the structure of the post. So if you don't have the slideshow feature on Facebook, make sure you use the JPEG there.
Yeah, and that's true with any slideshow that you'll see in this social program, as long, until Facebook does launch that carousel or slideshow feature globally. Not everyone has it yet. It's still kind of in beta, I guess. So you can just post that single image or 2 still images side by side. You'll see an option for that later on here. But on Instagram, you can take advantage of that carousel feature.
Day 12, we've got another GIF. Same rule applies. .mp4 for Instagram, .gif for Facebook and Twitter. Day 14, day 15, normal stuff there. Here on day 17, we get to a slideshow. This slideshow is similar to the slideshow post that we've done in the past, where the first slide basically poses a question and says, "Are you worried about the future?" And then in the second slide, we present a scripture verse. You have both the still image and the video versions for this, so you can do both slides as stills, both slides as videos. If you don't have the slideshow feature yet on Facebook, you've got a couple of options. Number 1, you can post both still images along with the caption, or you can post just the Bible verse still image. Your prerogative. Follow your heart, whatever you prefer. What is this one? 3 things Jesus says. Oh, the 3 things posts have been doing really well.
Yeah.
People really like that.
Yeah.
People love a good list. It's like,
Oh, I'm here for a listicle.
ooh, a listicle. Yes, please.
Let me write
do you
these
want to
down.
talk about day 19? This was something we'd never done before.
Yeah.
Our animators didn't do this. So normally we create our posts, and I'm like, designers and animators, make this out of nothing. This one I said, we're going to do this ourselves. I said, Tristan, come over here.
What happened was I came into the office and I saw you on your side desk, and you had papers everywhere. You were like pulling out your hair, trying to figure this out. What you're trying to do was emulate a game of Scrabble and have all the words line up so it says something coherent. You're like, but this letter and this word. I'm like, well, there's got to be a better way. And so we
It
called.
was the Zach Galifianakis gif
Yeah.
where he's like looking at all the math and I'm like, there's
know.
got to be a better way.
So we called Tristan over and we said, you got to figure out a better way. And so Tristan actually took a Scrabble board, a real one, mounted a camera straight down, and did like this really cool time-lapse animation, almost kind of like stop motion thing, where on an empty Scrabble board, he plays a virtual game of Scrabble and it spells out like some good news, like a scripture verse or whatever it is. I think there's 2 of these this month.
There is 2. So the first one is your words direct, what is it? Your words direct every decision.
Yeah.
Your words.
It's just great because
But
Scrabble, it's a word
with
game.
the words.
Yeah. So good. So much fun. Got him. Yeah.
So that's day 19. We gave you 2 different versions of this. So we gave you like one where you see the full Scrabble board and one that's more zoomed in, whichever one you like. We just wanted to give you different options based on the cropping. So, and then day 27, we'll go to the next Scrabble one just on the same tune. We give you 2 different options again. And this one reads,
I like this one because he he does what does it say?
It says words from God give.
Yeah.
And then we say give love, give grace.
Yeah, he swipes
give
them out.
life,
Yeah.
swipes them out. Yeah. So that's fun. Stop motion, again, something completely different. Repeat equals defeat. We sit down. This is why the social program is so great, I think. We sit down every month and I'm like, all right, last month is over.
Yeah.
Everything I did is no longer valuable.
Clean slate.
Kind of come up with new stuff. So, we're doing GIFs. We're doing stop motion. We're doing, memes. We're trying new things. And March is already done. It's already in production. Same thing. When I sit down in a couple weeks to do April, same thing. All new stuff. Day 20, it's another GIF. This GIF might be my favorite.
Yeah, it's a Mario meme. It's pretty great. We shouldn't give it away.
Oh, yeah. That was great. Okay, 21, that's a quote. Great. 22, countdown. 23, 3 things. 24, that's the other domestic violence one. A lot of these, again, you got an image, but you've also got a video. Day 25 is a quote. Day 26, Bible reading. Day 27, and then day 28 is another slideshow. So again, you get both the still version and the video. You can either post both stills or both videos. If you don't have the slideshow feature, post both stills, or if you prefer, just post the one Bible verse.
And it's not a leap year, so that's it after day 28. It's over.
Yeah, February was the easiest
See ya.
one.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm done early. That's nice.
Nice.
Again, if you want any of these posts customized when it comes to the textual or the video footage, make sure to send in your request. The link to the request form will be included in the email that you get sent or in the in-app message that you find in your storytape.com account. And if you have any recommendations, the church invitation one was a recommendation from a program user. Feel free to send them in.
Any memes you want to see?
Any memes? Oof.
The meme box is open.
Look, listen. The meme, I'm so glad we got 2 in here. There aren't any coming in March.
Okay.
Because jokes are only funny when they're a little bit controversial.
I've heard
I've
heard it said once or twice that repeat equals defeat. So
okay, I'm getting endless shoot notifications here. So we'll wrap up this video. Love you, social program. Really proud of what you're getting in February, and we hope that it does amazing things for you. Talk soon.